Hello friends, how are you all? I hope so that you all are in good health with your family members. Welcome again into the maths class. In today's maths class, we will learn about fractions. So what is fraction? Fraction means a part of whole thing. If I am considering a circle, if I am just taking a circle, so you can say that you can take in place of circle, you can visualize it as a pizza. So it has been divided into four parts. If I am just shading one part, so this is called one fraction of this whole circle, and in mathematics it has been written as 1 upon 4 because this circle I just cut it into four parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So one part I have shaded. So I'll write in mathematics that 1/4 part is being shaded. Now if I'm just again shading this second part, so we will write 2 upon 4. So it means that 2 upon 4 part is being shaded. So this is called fraction. So fraction means 1 upon 4. We can write it 7 upon 6, 7 upon 8. So whatever it is written, it is fraction. But here you can notice it that I'm writing two whole numbers, which is being deducted with a bar. There is a bar and the number is being deducted with a bar. So fraction, it means that fraction is made up of two parts. Fraction is consist of two parts. One is numerator and the other is denominator. If I am writing it 4 upon 5. So this is numerator and this is denominator. Right? So the number which has been written above the bar is called numerator and the number which is written below the bar is called denominator. So do not be confused that how we will just memorize the thing that where the denominator has been written, either it is the above the bar line or it is the below the bar line. So don't be worried about that. D, just take the alphabet D. D means denominator and D means down. So the whatever the number it has been written downwards, it is denominator. So you can better memorize the things in this very way. Now it means that when we are talking about fraction, we will talk about numerator and denominator. Fractions are of different type. Here we will do the fractions. The first is proper fraction. What is proper fraction? Proper fraction means when I am writing 2 upon 5. So you can see numerator is and this is denominator. Here the numerator is less than denominator. Denominator is large than numerator, or you can say in other words numerator is smaller than denominator. So this type of fraction where numerator is less than denominator is called proper fraction. Here I am just writing some more example. Suppose 4 upon 8. Here again you can see numerator is less then denominator. If I am writing 7 upon 9, again numerator is less than denominator. So again it is a proper fraction. Now the second type of fraction is improper fraction. In improper fraction, just opposite as proper is, numerator is less than denominator. In improper, numerator is a large number. I mean the numerator is bigger than denominator. Means 9 upon 2. Here numerator is bigger than denominator. So this type of fractions is being called improper fraction. Now coming to third, that is mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is a combination of whole number and a proper fraction. Whole number and a proper fraction. Proper fraction means numerator is less than denominator. So the mixed fraction, if we are just going to the definition, mixed fraction is a combination of whole number, this is whole number, and this is proper fraction. So it is a combination of whole number and a proper fraction. Now the third, or you can say the next fraction, that is unit fraction. What is unit fraction? Proper fractions having numerator 1. With the help of example, you can better understand 1 upon 4, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 7. Here the numerator, you can notice the numerator is 1. So this type of fractions is being called unit fraction where the numerator is 1. Now coming to next, like and unlike fraction. Like and unlike fraction. Like fractions are the fraction in which denominators are same. That is, you can say 3 upon 4, then you can say 1 upon 4. So here in all the fractions, the denominators are 4. So denominators is being same. So you can say this type of fractions are called like fractions. Right? Understand? Again, one more example I am giving you. That is, you can say 2 upon 7, 3 upon 7 and 1 upon 7. Again, the denominators are same. So, these type of fractions are called like fraction. Now coming the unlike fractions. As opposite, as we have done the proper and improper, same the like and unlike means the denominators is not being same. Here the denominators are not being same. So this type of fractions are called these type of fractions are called unlike fractions. Suppose 3 upon 5, 7 upon 6. So this is all the denominators are having the different value. So this type of fractions are called unlike fraction. Now coming to next. Equivalent fractions. This is equivalent fractions. What are equivalent fractions? Two or more fractions represent the same part of the whole number. Two or more fractions represent the same part of the whole number. How? Just with the help of an example, you can better understand. Suppose I am talking about 2 upon 3. If I am finding out the equivalent fractions of 2 upon 3, see how we will find it out. So 2 multiplied by 2 and 3 also multiplied by 2. Right? Now I'll just show you, I'll prove you then 2 multiplied by 3 and 3 also multiplied by 3. Right? So if you will solve, you can see 2 upon 3, 4 upon 6 and 6 upon 9. If you will reduce it, you will find the same. Our objective was to find it out the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3. So here see, we just find it out 4 upon 6, 6 upon 9. In the same way, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12. If we will reduce it, you can see the answer will be 2 upon 3. It means our definition was 2 or more fractions represent the same part of the whole number. So see, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So answer is 2 upon 3. Right? Here 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. So the answer is 2 upon 3. Here 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. The answer is 2 upon 3. It means that it is representing the same part of the whole number. So this type of fractions are called equivalent fraction. So here we have studied about 6 type of fractions. Proper, where numerator is lesser. Improper, where numerator is greater. Mixed fraction, combination of whole number and a proper fraction. Unit fraction is a proper fractions having numerator 1. Like and unlike fractions, if the denominators are having the same value, it is like fraction. If the denominators are not having the same value, it is called unlike fraction. Then equivalent fractions, so 2 or more fractions having the same, represent the same part of the whole number are called equivalent fraction. Now coming to next, that is conversion of unlike fractions to like fractions. Here we will convert unlike fractions to like fraction. This is the unlike fractions because see, this is the denominator here, it is 9 and here the denominator is 6. So how we will convert this type of unlike fraction into like fraction? Why we are doing this unlike fraction to like fraction? Because it has been required when we will do ascending and descending order. Okay, how we will compare the fractions, right? So for that, we have to convert that into the like fraction. So how we will do this over here? If we are finding it out the unlike fractions, we can easily convert it into the like fraction. How? See, 9 and 6 are the denominators, right? So first of all, we will take the LCM of this 9 and 6, right? Both the numbers we can divide with 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3, and 2. Here again 2. So the our LCM will be 3, 3. So the LCM will be 3 3s are 9 and 9 2s are 18. Right? This is our working area. In working area, we just find it out the LCM of these very denominators. Now we will convert, first of all, we will just take this first fraction, that is 8 upon 9. Now I am just making the denominator of this very fraction is 18, which is the LCM. Right? Now question is how this 9 will become 18. So 9 2s are 18. So again numerator also multiplied with 2 because we have multiplied the denominator with 2. So that numerator is also been multiplied with 2. So this is 16. Right? Now the second fraction is 5 upon 6. Again the denominator will be 18 because the LCM is 18. Now how the 6 becomes 18? 6 3s are. So denominator is multiplied by 3. So numerator also multiplied by 3. 15. So we just got 15 upon 18 and 16 upon 18. Here the denominators are same. So we just convert our given fraction that was unlike. So we converted that into the like fraction. Now it converted into the like fraction. So easily we can compare the numerator only. Which numerator is smaller is a small fraction and which numerator is bigger is a bigger fraction. Right? Understand? Now one more thing we will do in this session, that is how we will convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. How we will convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Suppose I am taking the example of 13 upon 6 or 13 divided by 6. So let us divide 13 with 6. 6 2s are 12 minus 1. So 2 is the whole number. So we will write it like this. 2 is the whole number. 1 upon 6. We will go clockwise. This is 1 upon 6. So this is mixed number and it is made up of whole number and a proper fraction. So in this way we will convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction. Now for just proceeding further, one more example just to make it clear to all of you. I'll take 27 upon 8. Now I am dividing this 27 with this 8. 8 3s are 24. 7 minus 4, 3. So 3 is the whole number. So we will write it 3 is the whole number. Then we will just move clockwise 3 upon 8. And this is the answer. So in this way, we will just convert the improper fraction into mixed fraction. So in today's session, what we learned, how to convert the unlike fraction into like fraction and how improper fraction is being into mixed fraction. This is the conversion we have done. So this is all for today's class. Thank you for joining the class and stay home and stay healthy. Thank you.